just finished a three-part channeling with light language for each. And I am doing the intro now because I'm in the flow of it. And I want that energy to be infused in the intro as well. So there are three parts. Each is designated to be part one, part two, part three. Each has their own light language. And there is one closing for all. So you are now listening to part one. I will, of course, put more information in the description so you know what you're getting into. But much of these teachings were about being in reception. So, to the best of your abilities, whatever you're able to at this time, just be in reception. Not trying to judge it, not trying to change it. Noticing if you want to turn it off, noticing if you want to listen to more, and just allowing that to be. And allowing it to be information for you if you choose to see it in that way. And until next time, friends, stay curious. The idea of infinite is beyond the human construct of the mind to begin to even fathom what the infinite is, but knowing that in the now is in the infinite, and in the infinite is in the now, one can understand what now is and what infinity is, in a way that you can hold within the constructs in which you are seeing and understanding all that is around you, knowing that this viewpoint is very limited in its scope. The more you can expand the scope of awareness to be understanding beyond, beyond, beyond. And what that means to one is not what that means to all. So there is no truth in the beyond as the way people discuss it. For if it was a truth, then it would be agreed upon by all, and yet it is not. So therein lies the rub. What is the actual issue? Is it that there is no truth? Is it that one type of person or one type of belief, one type of thought is correct and others are not? No. It is simply that you all hold pieces to the puzzle that create the whole, and many of you are coming from the same idea and wisdom of what is, but seeing it through such a narrow lens that it is perceived in a very specific way. So again, if you can expand your awareness to beyond what it is that you believe to be true, it will be uncomfortable, for you are breaking the paradigms, shattering the windows, lifting the walls, lifting the roof, freeing yourself from the imprisonment of thinking that you are less than. When you can rise above the narrow view in which you are seen and which you see yourself, which you see all in front of you, is very narrow in its scope, and even what is in front of you. For what you are seeing is but a slim percentage of what is actually before you. What is before you expands beyond different dimensions and understandings. So many different frequencies existing that it is not possible in human form to even tune into all of these frequencies at once. That is not the point. That is not the purpose. You have that available to you for infinity. In human form, it is how do I expand beyond this narrow viewpoint in which I've been given? How do I lift the veil? The lifting of the veil in marriage is a very symbolic gesture, no? Marriage is union, the coming together in relationship as one. And the veil is lifted in order to make this union in agreement. So you must lift the veil to be in union with what is, with what you are. As long as you are veiled, as long as you are seeing through a very narrow lens, you cannot be in true union, though many think that they are, which serves them at that time. If it was all dark and scary, people would not continue. So you must have these plateaus of sorts where you're climbing up the mountain, you're ascending upwards, and you feel like you've made it to the top. I'm here, I've made it. This is where it is. And then you realize after you get comfortable that no, there's more. And that is the infinite ascension process of all beings. All returning to source. Source is infinite and all. And every expression that has fractaled away from the source, but still always of the source, is in a process of knowing itself to return to the source. That source can be fully known through all of the fractals returning home. And yet all of the fractals are home. It's just an understanding and an acknowledgement that that is true. For many beings, this takes many, 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 many different experiences in order to understand this truth. It is not an easy truth to integrate, to know, to remember, because you try to understand it, you try to think about it, you try to see it with logic and rationale, but that does not serve you in this case where you are seeing it through the human lens. You are seeing it through a dense frequency, just as you cannot see all frequencies of light, though other beings can. We all have available to us different aspects that allow us to see through a particular lens in which serves us on our purposeful journey in this incarnation into form, or so we believe it to be form. We will pause here, for this is enough to digest. We will continue with this teaching in part 2, but separate this out. This is the first part. We are calling in the light languages now for this part 1 of this teaching. Nyamyaya kutuya pepaya peyaramaya teyayo iramiyaya kerayayamya uraya uyamayaya kerakataya maya mumayrakatayu yamyeshkatiya perayamurya 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 miyaya urayamuya keshkataya maya urayamya urayamya yakuya shatuyam Virayamaya kotu Virayamya kotu eshatya Kurakatiyam Geraya Orayam Mayashkati Mashkati Mashkati Mashkati. Allow yourself to remain in reception, not judging it, not needing it to be a certain way, just allowing it to be exactly as it is. Holding on to that knowing for even just a microsecond, allowing it to blossom in its own time. And until next time, friends, stay curious.